You know me as a Rivalry. I'm the Panther dressed in black. Once I give your
It's a rivalry that dates back to 1921. The Packers and Bears are underway from Chicago. And he opts to not
extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
The draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
Now, you know, in today's NFL, most of the time.
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. Coming up. And
after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play.
Yeah, and now this throw. They go draw play. It's Dillon. That's complete right side to Lazard. And it's a Packers touchdown. Alan Lazard from 19.
I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out, hit one away.
Another incompletion.
That's going to be caught down. From the 50, here's Fields. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
First half, well, there's still time.
They've in the third quarter. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And on Fields. He's going to be down. Fields. Open man. A first down carry for Henry. And he has his tight end. That's Wesco. Touchdown Bears. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. Running right. Here's Dillon. And some room to run now. Got a man. It's Tunyon. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final state. And he... And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal. We continue play, but
he's got some overtime plays that he wants. Whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime.
That's caught inside the 20. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. So often in overtime, Charles, games are won or lost on one big play. That might have been that big play right there.
And the ability to execute it, despite...
It's a rivalry that dates back to 1921. The Packers and Bears are underway from Chicago. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears.
NFL season, Jordan Love.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now, he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. And he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
11. Love. That's caught by the rookie, Jaden Reed. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now this one to his tight end. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. 17 yards for Aaron Jones. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground. After the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. So here come the Bears to take over on offense.
Tough and plays the game fearlessly. It's both a runner and a passer. You provide a good running game around him. And
draw play. This is Henry. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as he's out.
They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away.
I thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And he will slide to a stop. He does. Also 3rd down. Fields now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
Defensively, dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen. Touchdown! Darnell Mooney in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Chicago works their way back onto the field here. Very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. Down the right sideline. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. 51 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. And a guy that can change the game, shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
Just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
History, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Highly contested in the 3rd quarter. Well, that was pretty. Off the play fake, it's Bajan. Open man, he finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Bears have taken the lead.
Usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And able to get this out to the 25. Number 2. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
They've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point, but it's still too early to get there. They can...
Clifford, they're going for it. That's caught. And he's going to get out of bounds, get the first, and save a timeout. They go back to the ground with Jones. Broken tackle. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Now and then, that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
They try to throw on 2nd down.
One time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, sits breath, and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
And able to break.
Got him into the end zone.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need
us at 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think if Ray relayed that to his quarterback and his offense, they know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Oh, what a nice tackle. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And this will be a Bears first down. Offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after
this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can edge on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive.
Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get to 5 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he gets it to the 34. Good for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Consecutive plays now where that off. Clifford to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. Now Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 9 yards there on the touchdown run. It ends here on 1st down. Now a first throw here in overtime. Open man is Komet, the tight end. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Chicago! Ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving down.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Escaping the pressure right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard
hold on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage.
Flushed out right. He spins free. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. About the length of the football here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Bust through the tackle. Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's headed right. It's no good. He misses wide of the upright. And we will play on here in overtime.
Oh, that's so deflating, Brandon. Mission to win the game, and I'll get it done. But this kick, not on target. And we'll keep going here.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I saw there, that rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago! Well, you never know what you're going to expect when you come to the stadium to call a game. Sometimes you get good ones, sometimes you get bad ones, sometimes you get great ones. And that's what we had here. What an exciting finish on that last big play.
And I think that as we look at it, when you're talking about a great finish, which went along with a game that obviously was dramatic because we did get into overtime, what type of play calls do you have left? What have you not shown, or what have you made an adjustment to what you've worked on all the way through? It's going to give you the play we saw to win the game. I know everyone's thinking that that was something that they just drew up. It might have been something they've been working on, and now they got the right matchup.
A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD.
National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see DeAndre Swift. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. It's the Bears and the Packers, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
Venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago.
So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson up here in the booth. And Greg, this is one of those games that it's a little old school. Maybe if it was in black and white, it would be fitting, right? We got a couple of teams who have to hand it off and see their running backs do it on the ground.
It's just so cool, and you mentioned it, Mike. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, this would have been the norm on any given weekend, but we're seeing the game trend to more of a passing-style offense.
Just about set. Anders Carlson has the ball teed up. Off we go from Soldier Field. And no run back here. It's a touchback, but with the new rule in effect, with the ball bouncing in the landing zone, I mean, this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. He can continue to play that style of
attack. Williams to throw on second down. He'll tuck it and take off. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line.
Spring him for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Here we go. Here we go. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Now he takes off. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. Work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he will fight his way to the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. This one, not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench. Kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback, but per the new rules, since the ball hit in the landing area, the drive does start at the 20-yard line.
But once he got that shot, he just never looked back. I mean, Mike, think he's always had that power for him. He can push the ball up and down the field and make every throw imaginable.
Okay, Edwards there on the stop. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs.
On 1st down is a great way to do it, but now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it?
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Awesome. On top of it, understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Well, this one is in reverse again. They're going to lose more yardage here, and it's going to bring up 4th down in the 2nd quarter. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The veteran Keenan Allen and the rest of the Bears offense heading out to take over once again. In 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. This pass caught right side, it's Allen. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Howard.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
From the gun, it's Love. Right side. Love to throw on 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. About as short as you can get. Carlson's kick is good. And the Packers are on the board. It's 7-3. Underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field.
Let's go now.
We'll go play action with Love. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Here we go.
out of the shotgun. It's Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down.
Recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back.
And this drive is over before it can start. Let's go. On play action, Love. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. Here we go. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. He's been the man that makes this offense go. Currently number 2 in the NFL in terms of receptions for a wideout. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now they'll go again with Swift.
And they ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through with
the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
This one on target, it's Dobbs. And they are throwing is Love. He pulls it in around the 5.
Back, and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're up.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. And 10. Go. Down to a knee goes Williams. And that should wrap this baby up. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
It's Week 18 of the National Football League, and this one features Josh Jacobs. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week.
Were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's...
Second and long. That's complete to Dobbs. It's a pickup of 12.
As a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for this. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 43. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bears take over.
There's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know,
a trend here this afternoon. To throw, it's Williams. That's complete. Rome Odunze. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Right back. Looking to throw is Williams. Flushed out right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs.
Let's go now.
2nd and 13. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. A pickup of 25. They'll drop to throw. Here out of the gun. Dancing to his left. Oh, he tried to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears are going to get the football back at their own 17.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
Without ever even giving up the football. Over the middle, complete.
Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
He'll still be the same confident kid. The reason that they drafted him and go out and play.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. To throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And he's got it inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Throw here. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. This a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Throwing is Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end at the 36. Herbert powering up the middle. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Yes, they did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better.
2nd and 1. Hand off right side for Herbert. They'll run here with Herbert. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Flushed out right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Lead.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college.
Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And they'll get it up just short of the 45. Now back to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. Finish it off. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. And that's caught inside the 35.
Accurate.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Holding offense.
That really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
He finds his man, complete.
Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go, his first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned.
Packers will line up to go for two. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. Somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory.
Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like fuck. Once the 100 beat, hope, depot, any rap nigga be a free throw. Man down, call like ambulance, tell him free bro. Nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all in they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, there's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton.